So, what's your name, please?
My full name is Gleb Lazarev.
Where are you from?
I'm from the city of Bishkek. It's the capital of Kyrgyzstan.
Well, how well do you know the people who live next door to you?
Fortunately, I have neighbors. I have very good neighbors, and we have a nice relationship between us. So we always greet each other and sometimes help each other.
How often do you see them and why?
Okay, mostly we see each other in the mornings and in the evenings when we go work and get home. And we also sometimes talk about our days, ask about our health, life, news.
Well, what kinds of problem do people sometimes have with their neighbors?
Sometimes people can disturb each other by, for example, doing repair at home or watching television loudly or listening to to loud music. But I think they just should talk to each other and decide this question, and they won't have any problems.
How do you think neighbors can help each other?
They can help each other in many ways. For example, when my neighbors have some problems with their cars, they sometimes ask me because they know that I'm good at cars. But at the same time, my neighbor is an electrical engineer, so sometimes I ask for some help from him in order to help me with some electrical equipment.
Well, so here is your cue card and you have to talk 1 minute. You have to think 1 minute about this and then you have to
Okay, okay.
talk 2 minutes. Your time is start now.
Yes.
So your time is up.
Okay. So I participated in a survey only once in my life. It was 2 years ago when my boss uh, organized a survey in order to know the opinion of employees about our canteen at work because it was in little demand and he was thinking about closure of this canteen, and he asked us whether it should be closed or we needed it, or and what changes we wanted to do about it. So it was a very good way to know our opinions, to know the opinion of the majority, and most of people, including me, said that they need that canteen because most of people live far from their workplace, so they couldn't take food from home. And also, we suggested to reduce the prices because they were quite high, and that's why people didn't attend it very often. And also to how to say, to make a range of food wider, because no one wanted to eat the same food every day. And fortunately, our boss, he listened to us and he improved our canteen, and we have been eating there from the time.
Okay, your time is finished. So now I am going to ask you some questions related to these topics and some common issues. What kind of organization want to find out about people's opinions?
Sometimes government organizations make various surveys in order to know our opinion about new laws that are going to be introduced in our legislation, or any international non-government organization, because they want to know our opinion about our president or government. So these organizations are most
Well, do you think that questionnaires or survey are good way of finding out people's opinion?
I think yes, because the main reason is that people just fill out this questionnaire and give it, and no one will know who filled out it, because people want to stay incognito. They don't want someone to know his opinion about it, and people want to be safe.
Well, what reasons might people have for not wanting to give their opinion?
Uh, Mostly it is related to different political questions, or, for example, at work concerning their boss, because they don't want to lose their job or something like this. They want to be safety, so they try to, how to say, not giving their opinion.
Well, do you think it would be a good idea for a school to ask students their opinions about lessons?
Uh, in some measure, it could be a right choice. Uh, it can it can help to make education more enjoyable and interesting for children, and therefore improve the quality of education. But at the same time, how to say, uh, teachers shouldn't listen to everything that the students want.
Well, uh, what would the advantages for a school be if they ask students their opinion?
Okay, firstly, they can make educational process more enjoyable, and also they can, how to say, they can conquer students' confidence. So it would be very beneficial, and it can make friends.
Exactly. What there be any disadvantage in asking students' opinion?
Sometimes students can offer some ideas in order to say, make education easier, and how to say, in order to avoid difficult assignments, difficult subjects. So in this way, teachers shouldn't listen to them, and they shouldn't take these ideas into consideration.
Thank you, Mr. Glebeck. That's end of your speaking test, and good luck for real test.
Is I hope I will get